Hey everyone, it's Rayanne. I wanted to go live tonight. I don't know, I think I'm a little crazy. I don't do this very often, but I feel the need to go live. I've been watching people do this, and today has been a roller coaster ride of emotion. So I'm going to share a little bit about what's been happening with me. Hey Jake, I see you. Hi Joshy, I love you. I miss you, Joshy, so much. Miss you so much. I'm going to tell you a little bit about what's been going on, and it's kind of crazy. And some of you know about all this, and some of you don't. Hey Juanita, how's it going? I love you too, Joshy. I love you so much. I need a big old hug from you, I'm telling you. I need a big old hug, and so does your Uncle Brian. I'm going to take you back a couple of weeks. Hey Aunt Penny. I was in San Diego in the most amazing beach house on Mission Bay, and I was with, it doesn't even matter the beach house, it was the people that were in it, the most incredible people, creative people, and I was surrounded by so much creative, loving people, and I felt very supportive, loved, and just energized, and had a great weekend. Came back super excited, and when my plane landed and my phone caught up, I found out that my Aunt Barb passed away. And that was just crazy, because a week earlier I had just taken my mom to Minot to see her. And thankful for the memories that we had made with her, because we got to spend time with her. Hey Don. So I'm super grateful for all of that, and that started a whirlwind of planning to go back to Minot to go to the funeral, and my husband couldn't join me, or Izzy took family up to the funeral, and while I was there, Brian got in a car accident on his way home from work. I was 500 miles away when I got the phone call, and Brian couldn't breathe, and I was trying to calm Brian down. And wow, what a moment that was, where I had to be the one to calm somebody down and try to get him to slowly breathe. Hey Kate, love you girl. And I was trying to calm him down, and he would have a hard time breathing, and then he would just freak out about, like, what are we gonna do about the car? And I'm like, don't worry about the car, just breathe with me, honey, in and out, breathe with me. Well, then we lost connection, and I didn't know if Brian was alive for 25 minutes. The longest 25 minutes of my life. I've realized that now. And I'm 500 miles away. 500 miles away, and I don't know what to do. But guess what? I am so blessed that I have people to call upon. I have people to call upon. And I called the people that I was able to call, and you know who you are. And I have people with connections, and I had people calm me down. And ever since then, I went into a mode of, I call it Wonder Woman mode. Like I was in shock, apparently. I thought I could conquer the world. And I went into this Wonder Woman mode where I was like, my Brian's alive, everything's good, I'm not planning a funeral. Everything is good and well, and I'm so grateful. And I would stay up to all hours getting things done and accomplishing everything. Well, a couple weeks ago, about a week and a half ago, that mode started to wear off, and I guess that's what we call shock. Shock wore off, and I don't like where I'm at right now, because I find myself crying, and I find myself not knowing what's coming next, and I don't know. I don't have answers, and I feel like I have Brian at home who has a severe concussion. He has whiplash and upper back and lower back injuries. He doesn't know what's going on. You can't see his injury, and therefore it's hard to understand, and he has a hard time accepting, and so he doesn't know what's going on, and so I want to be there for him, and then I want to be 100% at work, and I feel like I can't be 100% in both places, and I'm feeling guilt, and then I'm feeling all the shock of what happened, and losing my aunt who fed us, and just, oh, she was strong and took care of us, and I'm feeling all those emotions. The point I want to make is I have a wonderful tribe of people. I'm so blessed by a tribe of people who surround me, love me, take care of me, check on me. And even though I have a bad day, and there are people who don't understand what I'm going through and are irritated about me not showing up 100%, it's okay. It's okay, because I can't be 100% to everybody in every moment at every place. And I have to accept that. But what I need to do is count my blessings, which I do all the time. And what we're doing with this situation, which Brian was rear-ended, what is happening? What is going on? We don't know. We don't understand. We don't know what the plan is. So we're using this opportunity to take a pause and look at our lives. And I keep telling people we created this little box around us all these years ago. And we lived in this little tiny box that we created around us. And we thought our life was just in this little tiny box. And over this year and a couple of months for me, I've found out that my box was really small, and I peeked my head out and I'm looking around and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's this whole big world out there, this huge world with people that if you believe in yourself, if you start loving yourself, if you start believing in who you are and that you make a difference, your people will come. Your tribe will come to you because they will be attracted to the person you are. I can't explain it. I can tell you that I was in a house on Mission Bay in San Diego. I'm sitting there going, I'm a girl from Elk River, Minnesota, a city of 23,000 people, a small little town. And here I am in Mission Bay in San Diego in a beach house filled with talented, brilliant business people, and I'm there, and I can't explain it. And I don't know what my role is. I'm not the business savvy person, and I figured it out. My role wasn't that. My role was love and creativeness. My role is love. My heart is big, and I'm creative, and I have ideas. And my little box, and not only mine, Brian's box, my box, Isabella's box that we put ourselves in, our little tiny box that we put ourselves in, we're taking it down. We're taking a time to look at this little tiny box and go, we're not living here anymore. We're peeking our heads out, and we're taking the opportunity to look at this accident and the deaths we went through and all these things that I've gone through in the last year and a couple of months to grow, and the people I have found for my tribe and that have been building me up and helping me to become stronger. We're going to look at life and we're going to start to dream. Imagine if you take yourself out of your little box and you start to dream. Peek your head out of the box. Start to dream. Start to dream big. Get a journal and start writing it down. Start to dream and make those dreams come true. Start to think them. Start to believe them. Start to put those messages into your head, because we all deserve to be outside of our little box. I don't know why we put ourselves in there. And now that all this stuff happened, and Brian and I are forced to look at our lives and look outside of the box, because I don't know what's in our future. Brian has a long healing process ahead. It is slow. It is painful. It is hard for him. He is struggling. I am struggling. Isabella is struggling, and we don't know what to do, but we're going to get through it because we have people like you, and we have a tribe of people around us. And I want everyone to know that you can build that for yourself. You got this. We got this. And if you need something, call me. Call me. I have a friend, a week after Brian's accident, her husband got hit head on on his motorcycle by a car. He is living. He's alive. He shouldn't be alive. He should not be alive, but he is. He's alive. And her accident is more involved, more intense, and more difficult than Brian's, but we're going through this journey together. And we're going to need to hold each other up, because her husband, the person that hit him, was not insured very good. And she just found that out tonight. So I'm already in my head going, how am I going to help her? Because that person who was not paying attention, that hit him head on, has now changed his life, her life, and her son's life forever. And that person was not covered very well. How am I going to help them? So I'm going to think about that. So if you guys have ideas, help me help them. I love you guys. I'm grateful for all of you. I'm just so thankful for all your messages, for everything that each of you bring to the table for our family, for me, the support that you guys have given me through the Blue Ribbon journey. And, you know, I had to put the event that we were going to have in September on hold. It took my team about 2 hours to convince me that you can't do this, and you have to put it on hold. So it's on hold until the spring. We're going to have it in April, and we're going to just rock it, and it's going to be a huge event. We're going to bring this Blue Ribbon and take it to the next level, and I'm excited about it. I was very sad about having to cancel it, but I understand now. I understand there's a reason. It gives me time. It gives me time to build. It gives me time to make this thing even greater. So you know what? I'm bringing it. I'm bringing the ribbon. I'm bringing it to Elk River. And I'm bringing it home. I've been doing this in California, and I'm bringing it home to Elk River. I'm bringing it to Minnesota. And I'm bringing it to my family. My family doesn't even know what I'm doing. Family out there, you don't even know what I'm doing. I've been out in California. I'm talking on stages. I'm in trainings. I'm doing stuff. I'm meeting amazing people. You don't even know what I'm doing. But I'm bringing it home. I'm bringing it home, and we're going to start to dream. We're going to start to change our lives. And we need to believe in ourselves. We make a difference. Who I am makes a difference. Put that inside your head. Y'all deserve a blue ribbon. I love you. I appreciate you. Please continue to pray for Brian. He needs it. He's struggling, but he is strong. He is strong. He's going to get through this. We have no timeline. They don't have a timeline. They can't give us one. It could be weeks to a year to over a year. Concussions are a mystery. You cannot get a straight answer. There is not one. He has many more tests to go through, and we're just going to take this time to take time. So thank you for everything, for everybody. And if you see me and I'm crying, it's okay. Because the shock has worn off, and I'm feeling emotion. So if you see me and I'm crying, it's okay, because that means I'm out of shock, I'm not Wonder Woman, and I'm feeling emotion. And what I hear, that is what I'm supposed to be doing. So today has been emotional, and I have been crying. And Dawn, when I got to work today from lunch, and Brian was not having a great day, and I got to work, and there was a card and a gift on my chair. Do you know what that card did for me? It was the most beautiful card. I cried and cried and cried over this card. It was so beautiful. And then the gift were these little cards you can open up. There's 30 of them, and they say believe. And you open them up and you don't know what the message is going to be. And it was the most wonderful gift at the most wonderful, perfect time. Because I was feeling low. And I know people are frustrated with me because I'm not showing up 100%. And I'm feeling frustrated because I can't be at home to nurture Brian 100%. And I came in and there's that gift on my desk, on my chair. And that was the most amazing thing at the time. And I kept reading the card, and I cried, I let it out, and it was perfect. So I thank you, Dawn. I thank you, because it's moments like that you can't make up. You can't make up, and I just appreciate it so much. So thank you, Dawn. I love you. I'm going to let you all go. I'm getting emotional again. Believe in yourself. Rock it. Dream big. Get outside of your box. Get a journal. Start writing your dreams down. Because you can. Because you can. And start putting positive thoughts in, negative thoughts, get them out the door. Because they will ruin your life. They will take over your mind and ruin your life. They will take all the positivity, suck you dry, and make you end up in bed sick for the rest of your life. So get them out of your head. Get them out. Fill it with positivity. Find your tribe. And they will come when you fill your head with positivity. And when you find yourself and you believe in yourself. And the tribe will come. Okay? I promise you. I promise you. I love you all. Watch for more information on the Blue Ribbon. Thanks for letting me vent. I'm going to go home. I'm going to hug my Brian and Izzy. And I'm going to spend time with them. And I'm going to nurture them. And I thank you, everyone, for the cards, the messages. Brian got a couple of cards today in the mail. He was blown away. Every card, every message, email, everything means so much. So much. Just the words. There doesn't have to be anything in there. It's just the words. So I'm going to take my emotional behind home and get the groceries upstairs. So thank you for filling me up. Thank you for holding me up. Thank you for being there. And I want to say I apologize for not being 100% to everybody all the time, but you know what? I don't apologize because I am not Wonder Woman. I'm not Wonder Woman. I'm human, and I'm doing the best I can. So, but I'm still dreaming, and I still love life. So, love you guys. Have a good night. Take care.